Because I figure you might not feel that either.
Hey, we in effect, y'all. We got some sick ass shit. We just touching on.
If you smack when you eat,
man,
death to you.
That's ridiculous. If you do that, you like a savage.
Yo, for real.
Pretty much, because you have no type of humane like skills when you doing that. I mean, smacking or chewing with your freaking mouth open. That's ridiculous.
So bad.
You know what I mean? I mean, that's really ridiculous. I'm just closing.
No, I'm going back out.
Nah, I'm just closing the screen. Nah, don't trip. But nah, I mean, but we was talking on stuff that could turn us off as far as that a female can do. And you want to share what you just shared? You don't want to share it? You don't want to share it? Cause look, okay, you ain't gotta share it, but I'm gonna give you a situation in a movie that's kind of sounds like what he was dealing with. It's the movie Boomerang with Eddie Murphy.
That's my movie too.
And you know he had met Sunshine. I call her Sunshine because she was from Harlem Nights.
Oh, right.
And that boy is like her. You know, Red Fox was like, her pussy so good, you throw it in the air and it's like the sunshine.
Oh, nice.
And this girl was so fine, I can't remember what her name was. But Eddie Murphy hooked up with her. And then ended up finding out she had some jacked up toes.
Damn.
I mean, toes is just jacked up. Damn. So a woman like beautiful, model beautiful, like Beyonce beautiful, Alicia Keys fine, light-skinned it like that, with jacked up toes, turned him off. He was like, but then his boy Martin Lawrence was like, dude, that girl that fine. He was like, dude, you don't fuck her feet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And PR kind of had that situation where a female did something. He was really attracted to her, into her, and she did something that just was like, he couldn't fuck with her no more. Have you ever had that happen to you though? Where a female, you was really good, you was like, ooh, yeah, and then she did something, you were like, oh. I had that happen when I was on the bus. I was finna pop at this. She sat down right across. So it's perfect, you know what I mean, conversation. I could just, we face to face. I was like, ooh, digging her. I was like, oh yeah. You know, sometimes you get them ones, you can be attracted to them, but you just let them go by. You really ain't tripping. But then that one, you ain't letting her go by. You saying something. She was one of those. Until she got on the telephone.
Talking, laughing?
And started talking.
Oh, was her laugh killing it?
Oh no, it was just the conversation. I just got a glimpse of the personality.
There you go.
And I was turned totally off. Just by when she talked. I was like, dodge the bullet right there. So sometimes, hey, especially ladies, you gotta watch it, man. You know, sometimes I think y'all get caught up like thinking all dudes. Yeah. I just don't want the thing funny. But sometimes y'all get caught up in dudes just thinking that we all just mesmerized by that triangle y'all got. It's it's a little bit further than that. Yeah, we fixated on that, but it ain't the done deal. You know what I mean? You can y'all can actually still do stuff to turn us off. Don't think it's just us saying something stupid or something. Like we the only ones that can, turn the situation off. No, y'all can turn shit off too.
And other events. Because these girls get a hell of attention.
Yeah, word. Didn't we have other stuff on the agenda to discuss?
Man, but it always, how we do it. We always we'll have something, then something come out the blue that's just so gravy.
Subject to the Holy Spirit.
We just gonna touch on sports. Your boy, my homie.
Oh yeah, Mahomes, man.
Patrick Mahomes.
I feel
the MVP.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like he's a corporate creation. Now, like Joe was saying, he has to produce on the field. He's the one throwing those passes. Can't take that away from him. But I feel like when Drake first came out, man, I remember in New York. No, the shit was. That's exactly what Joe said. He thought it was about his looks and his voice, which is like crazy. No, I don't have a problem with how he looks or sounds. What I'm saying is, I feel like he had a real corporate push behind him. When Drake first came out, that shit was on the radio. Like they definitely told them, "Yo, fucking play this now." That's how I feel about Kansas City. Like it's like
they're scarfing this down our throats.
You stuffing it down, and now a whole lot of people, they eat what's in front of them. They're not even aware of how susceptible to the game they are. If this is what's on the plate, they're eventually going to start eating. That's what I feel is being offered here. And it's like, all right, we got Kaepernick 2.0. I don't know if Mahomes is mixed race or not, but it's like, all right, this one is not going to go fucking haywire on us and start throwing up black power salutes. I don't know. We'll see. Shout out to Andy Reid. You know?
Offensive genius.
Yeah. And also, and shout out to the two-hand touch rules fucking up the game.
That's ridiculous. But before we get there, Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes, the Steph Curry of NFL.
Ooh.
Jesus Christ.
37 touchdowns.
Already?
Yep. He got 37 touchdowns. And I think like 10 or 11 interceptions.
Okay, well, that's good. You know, this is his second year, but his first year as a starter.
That comparison is disrespectful to Steph Curry.
Just like, like you said, there's no film on him.
That's what I said.
Come next season,
you said it.
If he doing the same thing.
Let's see if he doing the same thing.
Yeah.
What you think, PR?
As in the Patrick? I mean, one is like the film, the system, and the players around him, but
which that is a big factor.
Because he got some nice weapons.
Ridiculous weapons.
He sat behind a good person to sit behind pause, you know what I'm saying? Fucking Alex Smith and shit. So
that makes a difference too. I think that's why he's doing what he's doing. That's part of it.
Yeah.
Can I ask you, brothers?
Right? Yeah.
Can I ask you, brothers?
Go ahead.
Aside from that, what about the political aspect? Do you feel they're making him Kaepernick 2.0 or what? Do you feel like there's a media push?
I think it's now. It's different, but even with Kaepernick, it wasn't like he was just a light-skinned cat. He was a light-skinned cat balling.
You brought up the light-skinned
No,
aspect.
I ain't saying that with you. I'm just saying it wasn't just a face value thing. There was a reason.
Explain what you mean by Kaepernick.
I'm saying in the whole looks, the same style of play. He scrambles, but I'd say Mahomes passes.
He's a way better. He's
more accurate.
I think he's better than Kaepernick.
He's like 1,000 times better.
So you don't. So you don't see.
He got wheels.
So you don't see a concerted. You don't see a concerted effort to push him as the next superstar. Like fuck with him.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
that's my whole point.
The reason I'm saying
But that's what they do.
It's merited because of what he's doing.
They do that for anybody who's playing.
Name a person.
Watson.
Name
Deshaun Watson last year.
Are you kidding?
Deshaun Watson, not last year.
When's the last time you heard his name on TV?
His first year. His first rookie, the year he first started.
You think that media push compares to Patrick Mahomes?
If he didn't get cussed, if he didn't get hurt at the end of the season, he was the new fucking Patrick Mahomes.
You think that media push compared to Patrick Mahomes?
I mean, it wasn't. I mean, this is a whole different monster because the dude is like on the pace of.
Well, you're the one who compared him to Mahomes. I'm saying name another player they push like Mahomes.
They push all rookies. All
they was pushing.
So say a name.
I just told you,
but that was like
Ezekiel Elliott when he was balling out his rookie year. Last year was Carson Wentz. The year before
Carson Wentz.
I agree with. That's exactly what it is.
Jared Goff right now. I mean, they on his ass. They kind of pushing him, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like
they was giving Watson the same type of vibe, dude. Because he was balling.
I don't even know who you talking about.
He's the starting quarterback for the Houston Texans.
Nah, he wasn't getting the same.
He was, dude. He was balling before he got hurt.
You're saying
you feel like Mahomes is getting a boost.
That's what I'm saying. You're talking about how this guy was doing on the field. I'm talking about the media push behind him. I feel like the NFL at the top said, make him a star. And again, you can't take away his on-the-field performance.
Okay,
I
understand what you mean. I haven't seen that extra boost though.
Okay, all right.
Because they boosted all new players But if you're saying that they put Mahomes as the face of the NFL right now, then
I'm saying he's being set up to be that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if it's
perfect team, not like it's a
But then that's the comparison. Steph Curry of the NFL.
they doing it
But
though.
Steph Curry has championships.
But I mean, yeah.
Which is exactly what I'm talking about. You compare a dude who, as you were talking about, is completely unproven to a guy with multiple championship rings.
Yeah, and
that
talking
image is
about
being
the-
sold to you.
But I feel like he gon' that's all gonna play out because that's normally how it goes when you don't got experience. You gotta get your, especially the cats that when you young and you get on that run, you know what I mean. You already up here, you know what I mean. So he already setting his bar so high.
Yeah.
But see, you don't have that experience, and that's why I'm saying it's gonna be a rude awakening, KC. Fans, you better get ready, because when that playoff hits and you have to go against that Bill Belichick and that Tom Brady, y'all thinking Tom Brady is washed and old and Belichick because we got the new wave offense and we're unstoppable. We got all these weapons. Watch what they do to y'all. Y'all gonna get a rude awakening, and it's gonna be good for my homie because he's gonna get knocked down like you supposed to and get a reality check. Be like, okay, you know what? I got some shit I need to work on.
That's another thing.
You know what I mean? So you're gonna get that, and you Rams fans, you're gonna get the same thing, cause Drew Brees ain't playing, and Drew Brees got a championship under his belt with experience. What Jared Goff or anybody on that squad
Still
got?
got vendetta with him.
Drew
Let's
Brees.
see what they do in this today's NFL because
Speaking of that,
Drew Brees been doing it for years.
in the real
Yes.
NFL,
Ben Roethlisberger been doing it for years.
That's
in the
another
real
one too.
NFL.
Tom Brady been doing it for years.
in the real NFL,
And got chips.
But wait a minute, how long has Andy Dalton been on his team? How long has Matthew Stafford been on his team? How long has Matt Ryan been on his team? How long has Joe Flacco been on that team?
Flacco
Cats
got a
been
ring
on them
though.
team for, but they all been on their team for a long ass time.
Right.
They don't switch quarterbacks that often.
Right.
They're consistent.
Right.
but the rules
Are
switched.
all those coaches like defensive coaches?
I don't think so. But Atlanta changed a couple times. But Matt Ryan been on that team for a long
Forever.
time. So was Andy Dalton. But Andy Dalton has the same coach for hella long. as
He's
Marvin
defensive.
Lewis.
But see, I would.
I
That's
wanna
why.
say because they stay with him because defensive coaches need that one quarterback. That's one of my opinions. Sorry.
So
No,
I don't
no, no.
know if Mahomes can stay the KC quarterback for the next 10 years.
Oh, he gonna be a beast. But
Especially with today's rules.
Right. But but
Or Jared Goff.
as good as he's doing now, he's gonna get a rude awakening when these playoffs start. Cause that's all that shit you get now is gonna be totally. It ain't gonna be there. And then now the difference is you got a team focusing. They got a lot time to preparate for you now, and they got a whole season of film on you. And this playoff thing, it's a whole different mentality. Yeah, you can be as arrogant and confident as you want. Man, I saw my man, Karl Malone. At this point, he was at least a 10-year veteran. John Stockton, 10-year vet.
Still went to the finals.
Went to the finals. They first time in the finals against Jordan. Karl Malone made a rookie mistake that he ain't never did since when I seen him. But being on that, even as a fucking veteran, that first time on that big stage, it's a whole different mentality. And my homie, you are going to get a reality check. Hey, prove me wrong. If you do, you one of those dudes. And Goff is going to get a reality check.
Okay.
What do y'all think about the Raiders?
Jesus.
Okay, I thought I'd just let y'all laugh.
I was gonna say.
I'm
please
laughing
don't
at
laugh.
the 49ers too.
49ers too, but I mean, when the Niners and the Raiders played, the Raiders fucking laid down on that game and did not come to play at all.
You know what it is?
No.
What is
Karma.
What?
San Francisco. The Niners moved, left San Francisco. You been there since I was a little kid, before I was born probably.
Yeah.
So everything that's happening to the Niners is karma?
You moved to fucking Santa Clara. You know what I mean? You leave all the tradition, you leave all the people hanging like
So
that
close you
for
guys
this
were
corporate
at,
shit.